Welcome back to Undisputed. It's time to dive into Super 6 NFL Sunday, the new free-to-play game where you can win up to $250,000 of Terry Bradshaw's money. And one of the Super 6 matchups this week, which we'll get into now, is the Los Angeles Chargers hosting the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers is getting MVP buzz after throwing 8 touchdowns in the past 2 games, leading Green Bay to a 7-1 start. He's ranked 5th overall in the latest Pro Football Focus quarterback rankings. Right ahead of Rodgers is Tom Brady at 4 and failing to make the top 10. You know, Dak Prescott grabbed the 11th spot on the list. So close. These rankings were based off of last season's grades, including playoffs as well as all 8 weeks from this season. So, Shannon, do you agree with the rankings?
Hell no. And see, I've told you this, Jenny. All they do is confirm what I've been telling you. They always try to find a way because they're always going to go back to try to find a way to get Tom Brady into this ranking. We're going to bring in last year. We're going to bring in the playoffs from last year. Anybody that's watching the games this year through the first 8 weeks that thinks Tom Brady is outplaying Aaron Rodgers is grossly and sadly mistaken. And I got a problem with this. Last year is last year. Tom Brady won another Super Bowl. Tom Brady was phenomenal last year. But this is not about last year. Stop trying to find ways to get Tom Brady into every ranking.
You think this is all about Tom Brady? You think they said, let's try to figure a way to rank Tom Brady above Aaron Rodgers?
Well, why not go back 10 years and get Peyton Manning in it? Why not go back even further? Why stop at 1 year? Why just do last year? Why not the year before?
Because they're trying to show your progression over the last 24 games or 24 weeks.
They don't do that with any other position. They don't do that with DBs when they rank DBs. They don't do that with running backs. They don't do that with offensive linemen.
Position?
It doesn't matter. That's not what the debate is, the position. My problem is that what they do to get Tom Brady continuously in these rankings, because if you just rank it this year, and I'm talking about this year.
Well, they do. Pro Football Focus has a weekly ranking, and Aaron is 4th, and Tom Brady is tied for 6th. Okay. So it's not huge. It's not 4th versus tied for 6th. So there's one place in between them. I don't know. I'll give you that. He's had a slightly better year.
So not by this? Not by this he hasn't.
Okay, but it brought in last year.
But I don't want to bring in last year. Skip last year.
Well, they did it. Okay, well, they did it. You can't stop it. They already did it.
It is bull jive.
Bull jive?
Bull jive. Okay. So guess what? Tom Brady be retired. Well, if you factor in last year, before Tom Brady retired, and this year, Tom Brady is going to be the 5th best quarterback.
Okay, help me out. Who had the best or the better year last year? Just last year.
Tom.
Yeah, Tom did.
But guess what, Skip? Aaron Rodgers was hurt. Did they factor that in?
Did he play?
Oh, so that's how they're doing it now. Okay.
Oh, Shannon Sharp tells me, the Hall of Famer says, if you play, you're not hurt.
I'm going to need that energy. Yeah. So I'm glad you said that. Yeah. So don't you mention anything about Tom Brady's calf. Don't you mention anything about Tom. No, yes, you did.
But I haven't spoken.
Yes, you did. You mentioned it earlier because we talked about the quarterback sneaking, which Pat Mahomes got hurt. And I better not hear anything about shoulder. I don't want to hear nothing about Tom Brady was limited in practice by the shoulder because hey, he going to play on Sunday.
I'll bet he will.
Yeah.
I'll bet he'll play well.
Yeah, so I want to hear that.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
But you need to stop this, Skip. This is ridiculous.
I didn't start it. They did. It's a Pro Football Focus. So, again, if you do go back, just remember, Aaron Rodgers missed the playoffs last year.
Skip, he was hurt.
Tom Brady put on a show through the postseason, whether you accept it or not. You picked the Chargers. He lit up the Chargers. 33 of 43. It was outrageous how great he was in that game, right?
He played
great. And in overtime at Patrick Mahomes, how did he do? He converted 3 straight.
Did he outplay Patrick Mahomes? Did he have a better QBR than Patrick Mahomes? Did he throw for more? I'm trying to figure.
Quote the great Shannon Sharp, who ate at your restaurant.
Oh, so that's not what we're doing. I thought QBR was the standard which we used.
Oh, okay. Okay, so here's the point. Tom Brady obviously had the better year last year. He had the better playoffs because the other guy wasn't even in the playoffs. And remember, for the first 3 weeks this year, Pro Football Focus ranked Tom Brady 1st of all the quarterbacks in performance through the first 3 games. So that's pretty good. So he's faded off to tie for 6th.
Why? Okay. They haven't lost a game. How do you fade if you don't lose a game?
Now let's talk about, shall we, degree of difficulty. Who has the better offensive line, the better pass protection, Green Bay or New England? Help me out.
Green Bay.
By far.
Yes.
Who has the better receiving core? Green Bay by far.
No.
Tom's been throwing to Jacoby Myers and Gunnar Olszewski and Brandon Bolden.
And guess what? all of those guys are undrafted free agents, just like Geronimo Allison, just like Kumaro, just like Lazard. Come on with me, Skip.
Okay. Does Tom Brady have an Aaron Jones? Help me out, because he's the real MVP of the Green Bay Packers.
Sonny Michel.
Really? He used to.
Oh.
He had him last year, but I don't know about this year.
Oh, hold on. What did he there last year? So let's use last year's rankings to bring into this year. Just feel like that, Jenny. I like that. 3 consecutive 100-yard games for Sonny Michel. I need you to bring that. I need you to bring that into this year. Okay.
Who's had more help this year? Well, clearly, Aaron Rodgers has had Aaron Jones, and Tom Brady, wait a second, is down his starting center and his starting left tackle. So he doesn't get pass protected, and they don't have much, if any, running game compared to what they had.
You didn't say that last year when Brian Bulaga went out. You didn't say that last year when Bakhtiari missed time. Okay. You didn't say that about the offensive line. Yep. Now with Tom Brady, it's the offensive line. But hold on, let me ask you a question. Who's had the more difficult of the schedules? Who have Tom Brady beat that's comparable to, let's just say, Minnesota?
Their schedule is...
Well, I give you, Green Bay did have one bye week at Dallas. I'll give you that one.
They got a bye week.
Okay,
is that what you call it?
Okay, a bye week. So who on New England's schedule is comparable to the Cowboys that the Patriots have beat?
Nobody yet. Not yet.
So now,
right now.
You know what, Jeannie? I'm funny that you mentioned that. Pro Football Focus said the New England Patriots had the easiest schedule the first half of the season.
Okay.
Do they factor that in?
No, they do not.
Oh, why not?
The degree of difficulty is extraordinarily high for the New England Patriots, especially the quarterback, because he lost Gronk, and they haven't replaced him at tight end. They tried 2 new tight ends, Ryan Izzo and Lacoste, and they're both hurt and out, and they brought back 38-year-old Ben Watson. That's all you got at tight end? Yeah. They cut him, and then they had to bring him back.
Okay.
That's all you got? They tried AB for a little while, and Tom Brady was a happy camper.
Yeah.
And then he lost him. And then he lost Josh Gordon. And now he's got Mohamed
Josh
Sanu.
still there.
Okay. Well, for a little while, but it's not for long. So I have no idea how he's gotten them this far. But on degree of difficulty,
you do know how.
I don't.
Skip, the teams that he's playing, really?
Okay, well,
the Jets?
The teams they have dominated on defense, similar, right?
Yes.
Like they haven't really been tested.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about this in a few minutes. I think Baltimore will test them a little bit more than they've been tested, right?
I mean, Kansas City.
Yep. Which brings me to the 11th ranked quarterback, and you sort of like the fact that he's 11th, right?
I can't count that. I can't count that high.
Can't count that high. That's my guy, Dak Prescott. So again, by their criterion, what do we see here? Dak Prescott started off last year 3-5.
Okay.
I don't know how it happened, but they had the driving force, completely healthy, Ezekiel Elliott, and they fell to 3-5. Maybe he's not that great. I don't know. Shannon Sharp says he's the reason they win games, but he wasn't the reason they fell to 3-5.
But I love how you say that. You say he's not Zeke is not the reason they win games. But they lost 3 games this year, but he's the reason why they lose.
We have heard that.
I kind of figured that. Come on, Skip. I mean,
okay, so then Dak gets docked for that in this ranking.
Okay.
If you're using last year plus this year, but the back half of last year, he took off once they got Amari Cooper.
Well, hold on. With the numbers that you read, completion percentage and air distance and touchdown, how's he ranked 11th? If Pro Football Focus is so accurate.
Because he had such a hard time for the first 8 games last year, it cost him spots. Because what have we seen just this year? Can I read a line from Dak's little capsule here?
Yeah, sure, read it.
This is about this year, and this is in their rankings under his 11th spot. Dak Prescott is leading the league in percentage of positively graded throws. Can I say that again? Leading the whole NFL in positively graded throws. Yet, the man across from me says he's not accurate. He's a marginal quarterback. I'm quoting you from yesterday. He's an average quarterback who doesn't consistently deliver the ball where it's supposed to be. Yet, this is telling me that they are grading every throw, and no quarterback has as many positively graded throws as my quarterback, who says Shannon Sharp is inaccurate.
Well, then
how can that be?
Well, why does he keep making reservations at my restaurant?
Oh, yeah.
With all them positive throws, with that completion percentage, with Amari Cooper, why does he keep coming to me?
Because Pro Football Focus ranks the Dallas defense 12th in the NFL, which isn't bad, but it's not great. And it's not measuring up to the quarterback, who, by the way, also leads the whole NFL in QBR.
Skip,
the whole league.
Actually, your quarterback is right. Come on, hold on. If I'm not mistaken, Pro Football Focus, you just read say he's 11th. The defense is 12th. I think that's pretty comparable.
Okay, but the defense is 12th this year. He's 11th considering last year with the 3 and 5 stars.
Right, and that's what the defense is.
Okay, no, the defense is ranked 12th right now this year off the first 7 games because they're 4 and 3.
Look.
Okay? So you're going to have to give in to the fact that my quarterback is playing at an extremely high level. Well, again, right now, pro football this year, they rank him second. Russell Wilson, second this year. If we just do this year,
if anybody thinks Dak Prescott and Tom Brady has outplayed Aaron Rodgers, has outplayed Patrick Mahomes,
okay, I didn't say Tom Brady, but Dak Prescott has definitely outplayed Aaron Rodgers. He's just all the numbers scream that he has. Sorry.
Skip, 16-2. 12-7. Look at it. Come on, Skip. Look at the yards.
Aaron Rodgers is 8th in QBR. Dak is 1st.
Okay.
Really?
Skip.
You're running out of ammo.
No, I got that, Skip. I got ammo. I got 7-1. You got 4 and 3.
Huh. Well, you got Aaron Jones and I don't.
You got Zeke.
Huh. Well,
I got his led the league in rushing 2 of the 3 years he's been in the league.
Doesn't have that breakaway burst anymore. He's a sledgehammer. He's part fullback.
But that's how you break rocks. Okay. You break rocks with sledgehammer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Skip? I mean, there are different types of hammers. There's a sledgehammer and there's a tack hammer.
Who's leading the NFC East right now? Thank you.
Who's leading the NFC North right now? Thank you.
So?
7-1.
Okay. Well, you should be with 7-1.
7-1.
Yep.
Hold on. But right behind us is 6-2.
That's what I like to hear.
Okay.
Keep bringing that up, Shannon.
We'll see who goes farther.
With a win, Aaron Rodgers could, though, distance himself from the field as the MVP favorite. And yes, I know Shannon is all about that. Terry Bradshaw, though, is adding a bonus contest this Sunday to celebrate the Texans-Jaguars game in London before that game kicks off at 9:30 a.m. Eastern on NFL Network. Download the Fox Sports Super 6 app and play for free for a chance to win. More Undisputed right after this.